In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys one of the most rare and unique slasher builds you're going to make on NBA 2K24 because this build is at 611. Now, you don't see a lot of 611 builds that are going to have these stats. Now, obviously, you guys already know, so you need to keep an open mind, okay? You're going to have to make a lot of sacrifices in order to get these stats, okay? So now, this is not going to be for every single player. I am just showing you guys as a build template that it is possible to make a demigod slashing build at 611, but it does come at a huge sacrifice. Okay, you're gonna have to make a ton of sacrifice. To be fair, it's not even as bad for me anyway, and I'm gonna explain that in a minute. But again, you're bearing in mind, just keep an open mind when you go see the build. Okay, I'm gonna break it down in terms of what this build has and why this build is even more unique in comparison to some of the other slashing builds you're gonna see out there. Now, we're gonna get straight right into it without wasting any time. Okay, now the key thing about the build you all came to see is the finishing stats, right? Now, a lot of slashers on 2K at the moment, what they do tend to have is they do get this 94 drive and dunk, but a lot of them, if you guys know, in NBA 2K24, Hall of Fame badges are damn overpowered. Ask anyone that has any Hall of Fame badge, and they will tell you how OP it is. Now, a lot of slashers in this game, they do get 94 drive and dunk, and the bar is pretty damn big. Like, I was watching Code the Man play, okay, the other day. He was ISOing in a 1v1 core, and every time he goes for a dunk, I'm like, wow, his dunk is, pause, massive, right? But what you guys don't know is his build only gets what? Gold precision dunker, which, you know, it is pretty good. I ain't gonna cap. But what if I told you this version gets Hall of Fame precision dunk? And you're probably thinking, Fair, how did you manage to come, you know, how did you do that? Now, if you guys don't know, there are two ways to get Hall of Fame precision dunker in this game, and I'm going to show you guys right here. You either need a 97 drive and dunk, which you can't get on a 611 build, or you need a 96 standing dunk, which you can get on a 611 build. Now, I wouldn't recommend going 96 standing dunk if you're like 6'8 or 6'9. I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't think it's worth the investment because you don't get all the benefits. Like, if you're 6'10 and above, you get all the benefits of having a standing dunk. You get all the big man contact dunks, the elite big man contact dunks. You can actually body people by standing still underneath the paint. Now, if you guys don't know, I do have I wouldn't say a similar build because they are different, but I do have a 7-foot build I've been playing on recently, and I've been having a ton of fun on that build. And that build doesn't have any block, nor does it have the best interior defense, and I'm still cooking up. I'm dropping 40, 30 points very, very easily in the wreck because the offense is very, very overpowered. So this is just to go to show you, look at this stats, bro. Look at the finishing stats you're going to get. You're going to end up getting a Hall of Fame Air Wizard, Gold Posterizer, Hall of Fame Slithery, okay? Like, Bunny, two-step spin cycle, all these badges. If you're a slasher, you know how OP these badges are. Obviously, again, like I said, Gold Posterizer. And you still have Unpluckable. So, again, this is my template of it. Y'all can tweak this round however you want. If you guys want to keep these two stats and change everything else here, it is up to you, okay? I ain't going to blame you, but I just wanted to show you guys that it is possible to make a 611 build that has a 94 drive and dunk, which gives you... There's only one... contact dunk package you don't get, and that's the 1-foot elite one that requires a 96 driving and an 86 vertical or something, which I don't think anyone's gonna go for that. But you get pretty much everything else. Every other contact dunks in the game, you get it on a 611 build, and you are still pretty damn quick. Okay, you're still quick, and now you're probably thinking, Fear, what's up with the ball handle? Listen, if you lower your ball handle, you cannot get 94 drive and dunk. So you're going to miss out all the benefits of having Hall of Fame Slithery. And I think Hall of Fame Slithery is OP. And also at 68, y'all can see if I drop this down by 1, you also get triple strike on silver, which I think is a very, very good badge. A lot of people don't use it enough. When you catch the ball, especially if you're an off-ball player, you can go into that triple threat, spin, and just go for a contact dunk. I mean, this build is going to be crazy. Now, again, like I said, it does come at a massive sacrifice. Some of you guys are willing to make the sacrifices. Some people, I know them for a fact, they don't want to make that sacrifice at all. They hate not having block on the tall build, and I get it. You know, listen, I understand. You're 6'11 and you can't block any shot. Like, what are you doing, mate? But at the same time, you need to understand, in order to get these crazy stats, I mean, look at your offense too. Like, you can still shoot the ball. You still get a gold catch and shoot. So not only are you going to be a demon in terms of slashing, when people just assume you can't shoot, because your slashing is so good, they're going to start leaving you open on the 3. So you still have a 76-3, which is enough to hit consistently. You can still pull up in the mid-range. You still have good passing. Now, if you want to drop the passing down because you don't really care, then I completely understand too. But stuff like this, you need them because obviously, again, I'm weird for that triple strike badge because I think it's it's a very good badge. And you still have very good vertical, and you can still rebound with a decent perimeter defense. You're 6'11", this is a decent perimeter defense. You still get the bronze interceptor. Yeah, this is nothing crazy. Okay, now y'all let me know about this build. I know some of you guys, I know it's a straight no, but I mean, come on, there ain't no way you're gonna tell me this build ain't tempting with these offensive stats. You're 6'11". Do I have to remind you of 6'11"? If I have to keep saying that, you're probably gonna have to. I ain't gonna lie, I'm very happy on my 7-foot build right now, the one I am making, because that build is close to a 96. I don't think I've ever got any of my builds to a 96, so I'm having a ton of fun on that other build. If you haven't seen it, y'all can check that out. I posted it yesterday. But I ain't gonna cap, this build is tempting. Like I already made a promise, I'm not planning to make any more builds for at least a month, right? I want to play one build. But this build is making me, you know, I'm side-eyeing my current build right now. I'm like, hey, I might need to make this build because, bro, I really want to try out these two stats, especially. Like, you need to understand, your bar, when you go for a contact dunk, I know some slashers are complaining they don't get the biggest bar because some of you don't have Hall of Fame Precision Dunker. And I'm sure anyone that has Hall of Fame Precision Dunker will tell you how OP it is. And yeah, with this build, you're 6'11", you'll be able to get it. The crazy thing about this build is the name is pretty, you guys already, I'll let y'all guess the name. If you don't know the name by now, it's the most mediocre name. Like 2K is so lazy when it comes to this name on this build, but this is the build, okay? I think, listen, it's a very rare build. I ain't never seen anything like this anyway. So I thought I'll show you guys, rather than gatekeep it. If y'all want to make it, y'all make it, okay? If you guys don't want to make it, then don't. If you guys want to tweak it to your playstyle, then you do it. To be fair, I thought it's called a 3-level threat. But anyways, it is called Inside the Arc Finisher. This is technically a catfish build too, because they're going to say, oh, inside the arc, you dunk on people once or twice, you're catching alley-oops. Guess what? They're going to leave you open on the 3, and you're going to be able to shoot 3s consistently. Anyways, I don't want to drag this video any longer than it should be. I just wanted y'all to know that it is possible to make a build like this. Now, y'all let me know. What do you guys think about this build? Is this something you guys are thinking of making? I mean, it does remind me offensively anyway. It does remind me of Giannis, okay? I ain't gonna cap. Straight off the bat, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The only thing for me that I was a bit worried about, I ain't gonna cap to you, it's the strength, okay? Now, the only reason I'm saying strength is I like to set screens. Now, some of y'all don't care about setting screens. Y'all just want to cut off ball. If you're that kind of guy, you're absolutely fine. I think this build is gonna be an absolute beast. I would only use this build, in my opinion, in the rec though. So if you're a rec player and you want something fun, okay, you just want to have a bit of fun and just go crazy in the rec, you don't have time to be thinking, I think this build is going to be suitable for a lot of rec randoms because you'll be cut into the paint and you'll can't even finish anyway. And guess what? You don't have any defense. So don't even tell me you want to build a defense because you don't play any defense in a rec. Like, let's be honest. You don't play no defense in a rec. But yeah, y'all let me know what you guys think about the build. I know some of y'all are going to complain about the block and the interior. I know. But y'all remember, y'all can tweak things out and then still try to get it. But I just wanted to show you that you can make a 6'11" with all the contact dunks with Hall of Fame Precision Dunker, which I think is pretty OP. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.